Hey everyone, and welcome! Today we're not just exploring a jungle or a desert, we're talking about surviving Doomsday the Apocalypse. Zombies, meteors, crazy weather, whatever it is, some places on Earth give you a better chance of making it. We're diving into the top 5 countries to ride out the end of the world. We'll look at everything from natural resources to survival skills, because when the lights go out, it's your toughness and a little bit of luck that will help you. So pack your emergency bag, sharpen your senses, and get ready to learn how to survive, because this is about to get real. First up, New Zealand, home of the Kiwis. This island nation is super far away, which is great when things get crazy. It's like a natural fortress way down under. New Zealand is a survivor's dream, full of good land and fresh water. Imagine your own food growing right there, from rich volcanic soil. And the oceans are full of fish. We're talking living off the land, folks. They've got geothermal energy too, so even if the power goes out, you might still have some. And trust me, during a crisis, a hot meal and some warmth are a game changer, but it's not just about stuff. Kiwis are tough and can take care of themselves. They're clever, practical, and many love the outdoors. Think about it, if there's a global pandemic, you want to be as far away from the mess as possible. New Zealand gives you that distance, plus the things you need to do well. Surviving isn't just about hiding, it's about changing, using what you have, and knowing how to rebuild. And New Zealand is great at that. Next, we're climbing high into the Swiss Alps, a place that looks super safe. Switzerland is known for chocolate and fancy watches, but when disaster strikes, it's all about those huge mountains. They're like natural walls that would stop anything, like zombies or, well, anything scary you can think of. But it's not just the land. The Swiss are always ready for anything. They have underground bunkers with supplies, enough for many people. These aren't just normal basements, and they're all about taking care of themselves. Switzerland values local farms and renewable energy. They're ready for anything, literally. The Swiss are known for being organized, disciplined, and smart. They're prepared, and that makes them tough. In a crazy world, you need a place that's safe, can take care of itself, and is ready for the worst. Switzerland has all of that, and more. Chapter 3, Canada, the Great White North. Let's head to our neighbors up north, Canada. It's huge, it's wild, and it's got tons of fresh water. In a survival situation, water is everything. Canada has wide open spaces, perfect for getting away from crowded cities if things go bad. And don't forget Canada's best resource. It's people. Canadians are tough, they help each other, and they can handle whatever nature throws at them. They're used to long winters, so the apocalypse, no big deal. Plus, Canada has a stable government and good infrastructure. That means they're more likely to keep things somewhat normal when disaster strikes, which is really important in a crisis. And did I mention the wildlife? If you know how to hunt, Canada's wilderness is like a giant grocery store. Just be respectful to the animals and the land. In an apocalypse, you want space, resources, and people you can trust. Canada has all of that, plus maple syrup. Chapter 4, Australia, the Outback Oasis. G'day, mates. We're going down under to the land of sunshine and, well, everything that can kill you. Australia. Now, before you run away, listen up. Australia has lots of dangerous creatures, but it also has huge open spaces, great for escaping trouble. And when the world's ending, you want space. They've got good hospitals, which would be really helpful in a pandemic or after a big disaster. And don't forget the Aussie spirit, tough, clever, and always ready for a challenge. Australia is a land of extreme, and its people know how to deal with anything nature throws at them. From hot deserts to lush rainforests, they know how to use their environment. They're also big on renewable energy, especially solar power. When the power goes out, having your own power is like having gold. Sure, there might be giant spiders, but there's also a strong sense of community and a willingness to help each other, and in a crisis, that's super important. Chapter 5, Iceland, land of fire and ice. Finally, we're going to a land of fire and ice, Iceland. This might seem like a strange place to hide, but this Nordic nation has some serious survival advantages. Iceland has lots of geothermal energy. Think hot springs, even when the world's gone cold. Plus, they use renewable energy sources like hydroelectric power. They're pretty much self-sufficient in energy, which is huge when everyone else is fighting over oil. Then there's the food. Icelanders know how to fish really well. The North Atlantic is full of fish, a great source of protein. Iceland might be remote, but its communities are close. They help each other, which is key to surviving any crisis. They've survived storms, volcanoes, everything. They're survivors. And don't forget those beautiful landscapes, wide open spaces, stunning nature, a true reminder of how powerful nature is. Iceland might be small, but it's big on toughness, cleverness, and that never give up spirit. So there you have it, our top 5 countries to survive the apocalypse. Remember, surviving isn't just about where you are, it's about skills, toughness, and being able to adapt. Whether you're in the Swiss mountains or the Australian outback, it's your attitude and your ability to use what's around you that will decide what happens to you. So be prepared, stay informed, and never give up. Because even when things are crazy, the human spirit can survive. Stay strong, stay positive, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which country you think is best for surviving an apocalypse.